Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the Friday edition of the Morning Star Breakfast Show, brought to you by your loving Starcross Television. Yes, Friday reflects how you spent your week, if it was positive or negative. We believe your week was positive, and today you will crown it all with Father's blessing, Father's pronouncement, and Father's protection on you and your family. Yeah, my name is Odudu Charles, your anchor for today Morning Star Breakfast Show. I am not here alone as usual. I'm here with some beautiful, amazing, and dynamic sisters on set. Very close to me is Stella Tabot, aka Unique Tabot. Good morning.
Good morning to you, brother Odudu Charles. Good morning to you, Sister Queen Solomon.
Good morning, Sister.
Yeah. How you doing this morning?
Very well.
Brother Dudu, how you doing this morning?
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm smiling. I'm waiting for you to take me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning to you, our esteemed viewer. Hope you woke up from the positive side of your bed. Yes, we are here this morning to inspire you, to educate you, to enlighten you, and to also remind us of most of those things you might have learned and forgotten due to life hustles and struggles. Yeah, I hope you have set this day for you to achieve all of those things you might have written down to achieve for yourself today. Like he said, today Friday it's more like a day for us to check most of those things we have achieved from Monday, being the first working day in every new week, to today Friday. Most persons are on public holiday. Yes, like the people in the civil servant sector, they are on public holiday, they are resting. But we are here to remind you that yes, God has not forsaken you. God has not forgotten you, and he never ever forgets the little services you put in his vineyard, the little things you do to the glory of God. He never forsakes, neither has he forgotten any of all of those things you have done, all to his glory. Now this is me telling you that the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Now we are here to talk about something we know, something we come across each passing day. But most times we feel like these things would want to overwhelm us. These things are just too much for us to carry, just too much for us to bear. So we just want to allow it to swallow us. No, it lies on you if you fall, it lies on you to stand up and then make it known that you cannot lie there, you cannot remain there. When you fall, you rise again and strive to be a better version of you. So please stay glued to today's edition of the Morning Star Breakfast Show on Star Cross Television. I remain Stella Talbot.
Thank you very much, Stella Talbot, unique Talbot. What do you expect when you have a very dynamic, eloquent public speaker, a professor?
Oh, wow.
Good
Wow.
morning, Sister Queen. Solomon.
Good morning, Bro Odudu. Good morning, Sister Stella.
Good
morning, our beautiful audience. How are you all doing? How are you doing, Bro Odudu?
I'm very fine.
Definitely, it's so obvious.
It's so obvious.
You know, I should be angry this morning once again, but I'll forgive you. To err is human, because I don't know why you should be introducing me without saying unique beauty.
Okay, sorry, let me introduce you.
mean,
hello, good morning, beautiful dancer.
Thank you. Okay. So that was on a lighter note. You're welcome to the Morning Star Breakfast Show for today, and it promises to be so exciting and inspiring. You get to learn, you will get to relearn, and you get to unlearn so many things this morning. You're welcome. It is our pleasure sitting here and entertaining you this morning. Thank you.
You know, as your name implies, queen. So thank you for that.
She's a queen in her queen.
She's a queen indeed, yeah.
In her queendom.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, now queendom.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. You know, this is the first time we are sitting together on a new month.
Oh, that's
Precisely
true.
June. So happy new month, Queen.
Thank
and
you,
happy
bro.
new month, Sister
Happy
Stella.
new month.
Yeah.
Thank
I am
you.
wishing you the best in this new month.
Amen.
You have more money.
Amen.
You send it to me.
Oh, is that the reason you're praying for the more money?
Let the money come first. I will know how to share it.
Definitely.
You know, we have seen 5 months pass by, and so many persons are no more.
Yeah.
We have seen January till May. Some have even seen the first day of June, but they are not here. I think we should be grateful.
So grateful. So grateful.
Saying today, yes, giving us that privilege, because I call it a privilege, because it is not in our making or our ability, or our capacity that we can see today. Forget about the medication and other things, but His mercies endures forever.
Yeah.
So, what are you grateful for?
I am so grateful to God for His consistency. Yesterday, I was just in my room and I don't know, I just always have this reminder. I'm always reminded of God's consistency. The fact that this being has taken care of us, He's taken care of me. Let me be personal right now. He has taken care of me. He has seen me through tough times. He's so consistent. He does not get tired. He does not complain. Most times I get so stubborn, I forget to do things that I'm supposed to do, but He keeps showing up for me. He keeps feeding, He keeps taking care of me. Shelter, every single thing is provided by just the Holy Father alone, and it's something I'm so grateful for. At times I do hear people say, I'm suffering, I'm doing this, and I'll just look at myself. I'm like, is this thing really going on? Is this thing really happening? Because most times I don't even need to ask. Once I just sit and I'm like, I think I need this thing. The next thing, God in His mercy, the Holy Father is already making way for it. I don't know how to explain it very well to the comprehension of everybody, but in my life, the Holy Father has been so consistent, and that is one thing I am so grateful for.
And the church say,
Amen.
Yeah. In one word, Sister Stella Talbot, in one word and in 5 seconds, what are you grateful for, please?
Goodness, what's
Don't be
that?
lengthy, please.
Okay. 5 seconds. I'm so much grateful for the uncommon grace.
Okay.
Uncommon grace, because the grace I have,
Like
not
1 second,
everybody.
5
Not
seconds.
everybody has that grace.
Well, thank you very much. Like you see, we on set, we are very grateful to our Father, His Holiness Solomba Olumbabu, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, for the rare privilege to be alive. So many persons are not alive. It's not that we are better than them, or we are following the path of righteousness than them, but our God has been merciful to us, and you that is out there, I want to tell you that this month, June, it's not a month for you. It's not a month of
Lamentation.
lack, lamentation, or bad luck for you.
Amen.
You're going to be alive to see the end of 2025.
Amen.
6 months left.
Hallelujah.
So stay positive, and all your requests will be granted.
Amen.
In the name of Lord and King Israel Solomon.
Amen.
Yeah. So, like Queen normally says, we have a very surprise, and we want to keep you on suspense about our topic today. We're going on a short break, and when we are back, we will do you the honor to tell you our topic for today.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very motivating, enlightening, and educating for you. Stay there. Don't leave the channel, don't leave the Facebook or the YouTube. When we are back, Morning Star continue. Thank you very much.
Recompense, the man who serves him, he recompense. The man who serves him, he recompense. The man who serves him, he I tell you, he recompense. The man who serves him, he recompense. The man who serves him, he recompense. The man who serves him, he
much, esteemed audience and viewer, for staying tuned to Starcross Television. We are so much grateful because without you, there's no Starcross, and without us, you won't be there watching Starcross Television. So a big thank you to you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Yeah, we told you Friday is a day for you to ease your stress and think about the weekend and go to church, perhaps prepare for your work for the next week. So we have a very surprise something for you, surprising package for you that we on set are going to do to wish you a happy new month, because this is the first time we are together on set. So the the leader of that surprise package, I'll give her the room, the honor to do that just for 60 seconds, and let us wish you a happy new month. Yeah, Sister Unique Tabot.
Okay, what's the surprise package, please?
Can you just sing a very beautiful song to wish our audience a happy new month?
A very beautiful song. What's a trap? Okay, okay. I'm sure gonna win this. Okay, let's sing something relatable to what we discussed.
But don't
earlier,
forget, we
that-
are still live on set. I don't want
Okay.
Queen to be carried away by crying.
Okay. No,
You know,
she
she's very
won't.
emotional.
Okay, let's do something relatable to what we discussed earlier before the break. Like we're telling God thank you for what He has done for us. So many persons were opportunity to see the first day in the month of June, but are not opportunity to see today, being the 6th day in the month. If the month is running already,
Yes,
like
it's running.
it was just Sunday. We're wishing ourselves happy new month, and today is 6th already. Father, we say thank you for all of this. So for that reason, let us sing one song composed by His Grace Uchino Samuel. It's a popular song. Anybody who knows the song can as well join us. Sister Queen, if you don't know the song, just home. Just give us the background.
Even if I know the song.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't even know if I know the song either. But the song just crossed my mind. But let's try something and see. The song says, God does not forget the services of His servant. He does not forget the little services you render. He recompenses the man who serves Him day and night.
Oh God.
Now let's hit.
Do I have a good voice?
Okay. Go. God does not forget the services of His servant. He does not forget the little services you render. He recompenses the man who serves Him. He recompenses the man. Oh, He recompenses the man who serves Him day and night. He recompenses the man who serves Him. He recompenses the man. Oh, He recompenses the man who serves Him day and night. Have I been able to pass the test?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I will give you 97
Oh,
out of
97.
100. I cannot give you 100. So
a
that you
3%
will
now
not
is
be
for me.
like the lecturer. So I take the 3%.
Okay, okay.
Thank you so much. Yes. God
Thank you,
pays everything we do. He sees in secret and He sees in open. So keep on working for Him. Keep on doing good to your fellow man, and He's going to recompense. Thank you very much, Sister
Thank you.
Stella Tabot, and thank you also, Queen Solomon,
you.
for
For the
also singing.
underground.
Yes, for giving us that
Underground smiles.
melody and smile. I know you are in spirit, but thank you for not going beyond the
Yes,
standard. Yeah, today we'll dive into our discussion, a very educative one at that. Yes,
Okay.
we'll be looking towards resilience. We'll check the definition, the concept, and all that. Yeah, I will start from my very right close. I'll start from Stella Tabot. Do us the honor to tell us, define resilience.
Okay, resilience. I think I should use a simpler term. Resilience is in our local adage they would say chesting challenges.
Okay.
Like for you to be able to chest all the challenges that life throws at you. But however, let's go a little bit deeper. Resilience is the ability to withstand, recover, and adapt in the face of adversity, trauma, or insignificant stress. It involves developing coping strategies, learning from experiences, and emerging stronger. Now, what does this imply? What this implies is, like we often say, that life would definitely throw challenges at us. No, even those persons who are born with silver spoons, there are times in their lives where they face these challenges. They pass through one or two odds, one or two challenges, one or two adversities, trauma here and there. Now it behoves on you as the victim of all of these challenges to be able to, like I said, using the layman's term or using a local slang, chesting all of these challenges. I know it is easier being said than done. It is very, very simple for you to be saying you should be able to chest the challenge, you should be able to face your fears and all of that. But if we are able to put all of these things we are saying into use, into practice, into actions, trust me, there are things that naturally will not just cannot even weigh us down. Now, there are ways we can actually fight resilience, like when they come. Now, there's a saying that when life throws lemons at you, use it to create what? Lemonade. Now, what that means is, when life throws challenges at you, it now behoves on you to see how to use all of those, in fact, see opportunities in these challenges. That is what that means. See that these challenges are not just there to weigh you down or to conquer your fears or to make you look like yours has ended in life. Use all of those challenges to create little pathways for you to be able to get to a better destination. Whether or not there are going to be loopholes somewhere, there are going to be cracks, there are going to be glitches, there are going to be this or that. But what we're trying to say as regards resilience, you should be able to, in your own little way, fight all of these challenges that life will definitely throw at you. That is why the Father has taught us how to always pray. The Father has given us means of how to fight our fears, conquer challenges, all the temptations, trials, and tribulations. You fast, you go on ministry work, you pray, be fervent in your prayers and all of that. If you're able to do all of this, there is no how that God will not say, this my daughter, this my son has tried, let me also step in. Those are the little ways, the little things we can do to be able to fight our spiritual challenges, and also the little things we can also do to also fight our physical fears, our physical challenges. We should be able to build that armor. We should be able to sew that very strong coat that whatever arrow cannot penetrate through our skin. So we should be able to stand tall, be tough in the face of adversities, the face of... That does not mean... Now, let me say something. When we are talking about adversities, it does not mean that if you see truck coming to you, you should stand there and say...
No, I thought because you are resilient, you need to stand.
That's not what that means, please. If you're... Let's say you're crossing a road, you're crossing to the other side of the road, and then at the middle of the road, you see a truck coming, and you say, I was taught to fight resilience, or to be resilient, rather. I was taught to fight my fears, or to conquer my fears and fight my challenges. So, because the truck is coming towards the direction, you should just stand there. My brother, you know what will happen next. So, that is not what we're trying to say. What we're looking at are the little challenges that life would definitely throw at us, whether or not you are the wealthiest man in the entire universe. There are little things you do not have that even the poorest man has. Now, there is this riddle that they say, I don't know, that a rich man might not have a needle. The smallest thing as a needle. A rich man might not even have that mentality to say, okay, let me purchase a needle and keep in my house. But the poorest man will have that needle. So whether or not you are the wealthiest man in the entire universe, there are things you do not have that even the poorest man has. So whatever category you find yourself, life will definitely throw challenges at you. So it behoves on you to see how to bottle up, fight all the challenges, and make sure you are determined to see yourself in a better, or to see a better version of yourself. So you can also be able to encourage others when they find themselves in such situations. So I think I've been able to, talk a little bit about resilience.
Okay. When you were saying our local dialect, I was thinking you were going to say our Nigerian local dialect, like man up the situation. Okay. Yeah. What I have derived from what you have just said is that resilience is all about consistency. Being consistent, striving ahead without looking at the back. And also, I've also realized that this God is a perfect planner, because the needle that you see as something that is very simple can be one day very important to you, and you don't have it.
Good.
You one day tell somebody, please, can you help me?
Thank you.
Because there are so many persons in this life, they say, I have everything. Because everything we human think rallies about money.
Yes.
And there's something that we will be in dire need of that is not about money.
Good.
So that is where please will always come in. So I thank God for being a perfect planner to that. So how can you define resilience, Sister Queen?
Okay. Now, Sister Stella had spoken about the ability to overcome both physical and spiritual challenges. Now, let's equally consider the emotional issues that most of us have. Now, we can all attest to the fact that one thing that weighs people down so much, mostly when it has to do with women, is emotional problem. Like, it could be as a result of betrayal. Someone could betray you today, and you're just like, if this person can do this to me, I don't think I'll be able to continue. Let me just end everything. Let me just be there. I'm not talking to anybody again. That is you falling. But if you're a resilient person, no matter the level of emotional problem and challenge that comes your way, you'll be able to always sit up again, because you know that this life, you are the only one that matters. Just you and your ability to please God. That is all. When you are resilient, no matter what anybody throws at you, your ability to fall and stand again is what proves your resilience. So in the course of defining resilience or giving explanations to that term, let us always consider the emotional part of it, because it plays a very, very unique role.
Well, thank you very much. My own definition from Odudu Charles Dictionary.
Okay.
I want to say resilience is about staying true to yourself.
Okay.
Yes, because when you stay true to yourself, you have this ability and endowment to face anything that comes to you, be it good or bad, because there's resilient spirit in you. You take up anything that comes to you in good faith, and you don't allow it to weigh you down to the point of that you are unable to stand at your feet as before. So I define resilience as being true to yourself, having this endowment that nothing that will come to you as a shock, because everything is said to happen in life. Yes, so that's how I can define resilience. But before we go to our next question and discussion, I would like to tell our audience our phone lines are on. Do what to call, drop your comment, and share your own thoughts about the topic of discussion today. Also drop your comments on our Facebook page and our YouTube page. We are running live on Facebook and that of YouTube. Second, as we forge ahead, we have the second question, which is, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of resilience? We are coming back to you again because you are sitting very far from us.
Okay.
What are the benefits of resilience?
Okay, now for those that have been with me on set for a long time, we are used to the fact that I'm always focused on self-care and mental health.
Self-care.
Yes.
Yeah,
now
Nobody care.
she's an advocate.
Now let's consider improved mental health. Self that, no, if I allow this thing to remain like this very, very easily, you could pile up things that happen to you that you've not gotten solutions to, and the very next thing, you have loss of interest, you don't feel like relating, you're just there in your room. The very next thing, you don't even feel like having your bath, you look messed up, and yes, this is you going into a depression state. The very next thing, we're looking for money to take care of this. So if you are resilient, you are only telling everybody around you that my mental health is stable, because whatever is thrown to me, I'll be able to withstand it, I'll be able to deal with it. Another thing we should consider is increased confidence. I don't know, I think I should bring in body shaming right now. Now, most times you see people that are thick, people that are very fat, let me call it fat, not thick, people that are very fat,
like
you see somebody say, okay, you see somebody say, this person is fat, are you not seeing, you look bigger than this person, even as this person is bigger than you age-wise, don't you think you should reduce, don't you think you should do something, don't you think you should take something? Now, at that point, you feel bad, definitely. You have to go back and you'll be thinking. The next thing, you'll stop going out. You'll be like, let me just stay inside, because if this person sees me now, he or she will start saying, I should reduce, I should take this and that. At that point, you're killing your confidence. Your confidence is dropping. You won't even be able to associate with your peers, with your friends. Going out and talking to people, socializing would become a problem automatically. But if you are being resilient, there is no manner of thing anybody would say to you that will get to you. You will just, there's something we used to say, enter this side and come out from this side. You will just hear it for that hearing purpose. And once you're out of that place, everything is just done, because you believe in yourself. You know very well that this thing is not supposed to get to you. By the time you allow these little things to get to you, your self-confidence is gone. You begin to have unstable mental health, and once it gets to that point, then that is what we call crucial. So in order to maintain a good mental health, in order to maintain good communication strength, in order to maintain your self-pride and confidence, please, let's try to be resilient in every single thing we do.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, I know our colleague, I know my colleague sitting down here always have something to say. I'll give her room to say something.
Still on the benefits.
Okay, you know yourself.
Okay. Okay, you got me right there. Okay, still on the benefit. She has actually deliberated much on the benefit of resilience, but however, I'll still add by mentioning personal growth. Now, building resilience fosters personal growth, self-awareness, and self-improvement. I think she has, in the course of her explanation, she has talked about the part of self-improvement. Now, the personal growth, if you are able to fight most of this, not all though, there are some challenges that you need people to encourage you, need people to back you up, you need people to be by you, to stand by you, for you to be able to fight these challenges. But there are some that you don't, any little step you take, any little move you take, people will always be there to talk you down, to just say things that will make you just want to be on your own space. You know, because of that, there's room for little in fact more challenges to creep in. That is where the depression, and there's a word you made mention, there's a particular word you made mention that it goes to the extreme where you want to be seeking medical attention,
okay, psychiatric attention,
and all of that. So if you're not able to chase all of those challenges that life throws at you, whether your next door neighbor says, Sister Stella, you're too this, you're too that, so please do not come my way, I don't want to see you, I don't want to do this, I don't understand, did you pay the house rent for me? Like, you have your space and I have my space, so why tell me what to do and what not to do? You know, so please, why not just face your own corner while I face my own? You can't try to belittle me in any way, because I also have to give to you the way it comes, you know. I know how to chase all the problems that life throws. You know, most times it is just like we say, it is easier being said than done. But in all of this, what we need is, most times we also need people to back us up. Because if you find yourself in a situation where there is nobody to encourage you, there is nobody to say, okay, do not worry, this is life for you, it is natural that some of these things will come to us, so it behoves on you to fight, just do this, just do that. If you do not have people of such in your corner, it is always, most times, very difficult for you to be able to surmount and to suppress most of these challenges that life throws at us. So I think personal growth is also the benefit of resilience.
Yeah, and you know, life is very funny.
Very, very.
You are happy today, people are saying, why are you
happy?
You have money to be okay, to cater for your needs, your present needs.
They want to target to something else.
He has money to cater for it. What about me? He cannot give me the money. You give the money to somebody, so why are you giving this money? You are showing off. What are we looking for?
You cannot really, that is why I do tell people, you can't be living your life to please people.
Like now, me, I'm asking, why you turn your head like this? Why are you smiling?
You know, you cannot be living your life to please people.
Exactly.
On planet Earth, there is nothing you do, even if it pleases Mr. A, it will definitely not please Mr. B. Yeah. So you cannot be living your life just to please people. My dear, if it pleases you and your God, you are perfectly okay. That is me for me. I cannot be doing this just so I can be getting accolades from Mr. A or from Mr. B. No, that is not Stella. As far as I am comfortable with that thing I am doing, it is acceptable in the society and it is pleasing in the sight of my God, I am okay. Do you get? Because if you say you want to please every single being around you, you will definitely displease yourself in the process. Yeah. Now there is this story that a man and his son, they were going on a journey with I think a horse or so, or a donkey. Now in the process on that on the way to their destination, the man climbed on the horse while his son was trekking. And then this man will say, this man, you're too wicked. As old as you are, you're climbing on this donkey. And your little child is walking. Yeah. Can't you? The man now said, okay, let both of us now climb on the donkey. Now let both of us use the donkey. If you want to kill this donkey, if you want to do this. And then, then now said, okay, let both of us trek. Let the donkey just be on its own. Why are you people so stupid and all of that? Why will you be trekking when you have something to... Do you understand?
What do we really want?
What do we really want? At the end of the day, they didn't even use it that because I think they preferred to maybe carry the donkey on their shoulders or something like that, and then before you know
And someone will ask again.
like, you cannot please everybody on planet Earth as long as you're comfortable and that action of yours is generally accepted, even if it is 80% accepted by the society, people that live in that same environment you find yourself, and it is very, very, very paramount, acceptable in the sight of your God. It is perfect. You do not do things to please human beings because you can never please humans. That is just the simple truth.
Thank you very much. I believe you that is watching us currently now, you have underlined some words Stella have used. She said she only does things that please her and her God. Underline. She says anything that makes her happy. She looks beautiful. She can eat. She is okay. She don't care about what anybody is thinking. As far as she's okay, and it's very beautiful in the sight of God, she's very okay with that. Anything else anybody's going to say, she does not give what?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on your own definition.
You have to be resilient in everything you are doing. Just do what is positive. Do what is right. Don't think of what someone will say. After what you are doing is good and is right at the sight of God. You don't need to give a damn to what someone will say or what someone will think, because you are only answerable to God, who is our creator. Since you know what you are doing and your conscience has justified that what you are doing is correct, is accurate, continue doing it and leave the rest. Anything someone is saying it because it was destined for that person to say it. Yeah, we'll be looking towards the next question. What are the components of resilience? And that will be taken by our very eloquent speaker. But please do justice in 1 minute. Sister Stella Talbot. We know you have a whole lot to say, but just thank you very much.
Okay, key components of resilience. Now, there is something we call coping mechanisms or coping strategies. There are challenges that life will throw at us, and then we feel like ours is done. Like we have faced the worst challenge in life. Now, there's something I would love to add, that there is nobody's challenge, or there is nobody's what should I call? I'm looking for a better word.
Okay.
There is nothing you pass through in life that another person has not seen times 2 of what you have seen. You know, there's nothing you think you are passing through in life or you have passed through in life.
You know, that particular word you just say, what you just said now is something that do motivate me every morning.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. Anything that I'm passing through now, there are thousands of people that have passed through and they have scaled through. And anything that I want to be tomorrow, people have ascertained that position.
Thank you.
And there are people that will still come before me.
Thank you. So there is nothing new in this life. There is absolutely nothing new in life. Whatever you think you're going through this morning, or you're going through yesterday, or you went through yesterday, or you're going through today, so many persons have gone through all of that, and they've been able to fight and conquer all of those fears and all of those challenges. So do not think your own is new. In fact, it's the new version of what is it called, of challenge or problems or trauma. There's nothing new at all. So those coping mechanisms or coping strategies, you should be able to, okay, if I'm looking for a way of paying my tuition fee, I do not have 2 sources of income, I just have 1 source of income, or better still, I don't even have a source of income at all. I'm just I'm self-employed, and the things I'm doing to get small money, it's not really fetching me enough to pay my tuition fee, and it's posing as a challenge because I'll soon be writing my semester exams, and there's a rule in the university that if you don't pay your school fee, you cannot sit for that semester exams and all of that. It's definitely going to pose as a challenge. You're definitely going to maybe feel like yours has ended, there's no help anywhere. You should be able to look for a strategy. So first of all, surmount that challenge, surmount that fear of, okay, if I don't write these exams, I'm going to be withdrawn, or I'm going to be, just something negative will happen to you. You should be able to look for a strategy to remove that fear, to conquer that fear. While you fight for, or while you look for a means of pain, of settling that that situation, or solving that situation, looking for a solution to that problem, you should first and foremost see how to fight that fear. If you're unable to fight that fear first, then you cannot have that willingness, that zeal to look for a means of settling your tuition fee. first of all, you should have the strategies of, okay, I'm not able to pay from say from the month of May to the month of June. My exam is commencing first week of July. So between first week of June to the last week of June, I should be able to come up with so and so amount of money to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, to pay my tuition fee. You should first of all be able to fight your fears. If you're unable to fight your fears, then you cannot be able to look for a means of paying your tuition. I'm just using tuition fee for an instance. So first of all, you should have a coping mechanism or coping strategies for you to be able to fight all of these challenges. Another one is, one of the key components again is positive relationships. I made mention that if you find yourself in a depressive mood or a depressive state, and you do not have people around you that will speak positive things into your head, into your mind, my dear, it will lead to what Sister Queen talked about, looking for money to go to a psychiatric home or something. Because in that situation you find yourself, you definitely need positive energy around you. If you're trying to fight a particular battle, and the only people around you, say maybe your friends, your colleagues at work, your roommate or something that are just around you, around that place you find yourself, they are not giving you that positive energy, they're not giving you the encouragement you need, they're not, rather than helping you to relieve you of that stress, they are adding to your stress. My dear, that is the worst situation you can find yourself ever. So a very good component, or one of the key components of resilience, is when you find yourself in positive relationships. You find yourself around people who are always encouraging, talking you out of every mood you find yourself. Try to snap yourself out of this mood. Life has not ended there. Do not worry, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what really kept that light at the end of that tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
I think
God
that person went to the tunnel. Check that there was
God has not forsaken you. Do not worry. The Father you serve will always fight and conquer for you and all of that. If you do not have all of those positive energies, there is room for you to be depressed. Like your mood, in fact, your depression is going to go to that's in fact, there's a limit where your depression will reach, and you'll be like, let me just kill myself, you know. So another one is self-awareness. Now, if you're able to understand your emotions, your strengths and your weaknesses, then you can be able to fight challenges. You can be able to be resilient. Now, if you know you're someone that is very, in fact, extremely emotional, any little thing that happens gets at you. Every small thing that life throws at you, it gets through your skin. Like, it can easily weigh you down. Then you should be able to, that is where the coping mechanism also comes in. You should be able to say, okay, while growing up, I was someone that was very weak emotionally, and that actually led me to something I am not proud of. So you should be able to tell yourself, okay, at this stage I am in life, at this age, I should be able to build myself emotionally so that whatever life throws, because the more you grow up, the more the challenges come. It will not end. It will not end. The more you grow older, the more the challenges comes at you. So you should be able to build yourself up to that limit, to that level where, in as much as you are growing, the challenges will still come, and you should be able to bounce back. You should be able to fight all of these challenges that life throws at you. I think I've been able to mention like 3 of what, as a case may be. You gave me 5 minutes. I think I've spoken more than 5 minutes already.
What do we expect when we have a very eloquent speaker that does on set? Now, thank you very much, Unique Talbot. I want to say that resilience plays a very vital role in someone's life, because it is just like a scale that it's only you that understand the scale. You know, scale is something you climb to which your weight. You know, if you are 58, because I know like Queen Solomon should be 75. Now, when she lives there, she'll go and climb and check if she's up.
Are you sure that's not body shaming? Like, what are you trying to do?
No,
Is
I'm
that
sorry.
what we're talking about?
No. I'm even
You have to
appreciating God for your present weight,
Okay.
status,
Okay.
level, and
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
Yes. So, for instance, she's, let me bring it down, 55.
Okay.
And she now goes back to go and check her weight at 60, and she sees that she's 60. That is something that is speaking to her directly. There's nobody that is telling her you are doing well or you are depreciating. You understand? So resilience plays a very vital role in our life. It scales everything about her. It's something that we talk to ourselves, that you can get this done. You must be consistent. You must allow the resilient spirit to take over you, so that you can achieve what you want to achieve and make it work out, because there is no limit to what you can achieve. If people have achieved that particular thing that you want to achieve, you are aiming to achieve, that means you that have one head, two eyes, you can breathe as others. Definitely you can do that. So I think resilience plays a very vital role in one's life. People that they feel that it is not important, today I think they will know that it's very, very important. We must allow it flow in our life. Yeah, before we go to Queen Solomon, because I know she has what to say about that to add, because she has been on scale these days. And
Bro, I don't know why are you so concerned about this scale and weight something today.
Because
because I actually spoke about body shaming. Okay.
I'm always looking towards your growth. Because if you are doing well tomorrow, won't you be happy?
Why not? Why not?
Okay.
So yeah, before she says something, I would love to remind you that we have segments to make up the Morning Star Breakfast Show. We'll be having two of our guest speakers who comes on Friday to motivate us to talk so many things about life and the spirit field, which we know is very important in our way to do life. Yeah, we also have the Today in History, so you're going to stay tuned and listen to that and get so many things that is going to be educative to you. So we'll get to Queen. Solomon, do you have anything to say about that?
Okay, let's talk about flexibility and the ability to adapt. Now, we just have to be used to the fact that these challenges will always come, whether you like it or not. These challenges are bound to come. So the earlier you get used to these facts, the better for you. Get used to the fact that you must have measures, like Sister Stella said. Okay, if this thing happens today, how will I be able to attend to this? Knowing that it will happen. One day somebody will fail you. One day you will be body shamed. I don't know if people have seen what Bro is trying to do, but one day.
But I'm not body shaming you.
No, I know very well that I cannot be body shamed.
Good.
I mean, have you looked at me?
You are okay. You are okay the way you are.
Okay, so like I said, you must have measures that you can use in attending to these challenges, knowing that they would always come. Another problem most of us experience is self-doubt. You know, at times you'll be like, okay, fine, if this thing happens to me, okay, let's use the scenario of faith. Now, you don't know what the future holds for you. And to you now, you're like, somebody told me that I'll be a pilot tomorrow. Okay, let me start training. Let me be going to airports. Let me see how things are happening. And now, tomorrow, you're now like, this person is the same human being with me. Are you sure this person knows what he wants? Like, can I be a pilot? Just look at me. Can I be a pilot like this? And at that time, you're doubting yourself. You don't even believe in your worth. You don't believe in what you are able to do. So in order for us to maintain resilience, another thing we have to fight is self-doubt. Don't doubt yourself. I don't know how to stress on this. I don't know how to stretch it enough, but you can do anything you want to do. Any single thing you want to achieve, you can achieve it. Before your mind will tell you that this is what I want, it means that thing has already been written about you, and all you have to do is to push further. So please, in whatever you're doing, don't doubt yourself. Just know that you can do it. You can always achieve whatever you want to. And when you are able to put all these components together, avoiding self-doubt, self-awareness, everything, then we can say we are 97% sure that your resilience state is top-notch.
Okay, before we'll be going on a short break.
Okay.
Now. But to you again, because you are leading us to a very fruitful way. What are the channels for us used to overcome challenges when it comes to resilience? Okay.
Now, like I said earlier, very first thing you have to do is to love yourself. Learn to love yourself.
Not love another person.
Love yourself first.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love another person.
What if I love another person? I don't love myself.
You see, like what we're saying earlier, you cannot please people. Like, if you try to live your life because you love everybody and you just want everybody to be fine, you have to serve, or what